What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DJ LiftOFF with the JP Way, and you don't want to miss this flight. Today, I have a scratch pattern breakdown for y'all by none other than one of my personal favorites, DJ Angelo himself. So first, we're going to go ahead and look at the scratch pattern in full speed. Then we're going to break it down. Let's hop right into it. All right, DJs. There is the scratch pattern at full speed. In this particular tutorial, I'm going to be doing it at a much slower speed, only because I actually just learned this scratch pattern tonight, and also because I always encourage you all to learn scratch patterns at slow BPMs and then speed it up as you get comfortable. So in this full video, I'm first going to show you the entire scratch pattern slowed down, then we'll break it down, then I'll show you how to count it in, and I'll also show you how you can use this scratch pattern to transition into a new song by dropping it on the one. So with that said, let's hop right into it.
Yeah. Take that and rewind it back. Take that and rewind it back.
So now let's go ahead and break this down. If you want to actually use this particular acapella to practice the exact way I am, you can go ahead and download it from the description below. So if we start right here,
take that and rewind it back.
Obviously, we're going to stop right on that back. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with our crossfader open. So let's actually do that one more time.
Take that and rewind it back.
Once you pass that back, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to close your crossfader just like this. Then you're going to pull that platter back right before the beginning of the sound back. So it's going to sound just like this.
And rewind it back.
Closing, then pulling it back. Then you're going to do a stab scratch essentially. So you're going to let your platter go and you're going to open the crossfader.
Back.
Catch it here. Close the crossfader. And then when you pull it back this time, you're going to do one more stab and you're going to just catch a little bit of the sound going back. Okay, just like that. So it'll sound just like this.
Take that and rewind it back.
One more time.
Take that and rewind it back.
Now, once you get here, you're going to open your crossfader and then you're going to leave it open. And then you're going to catch your platter. And now, if you look at the way DJ Angelo does it, I believe he does kind of like a backwards chirp scratch where he goes like this. So it's a three-way motion. So you're going 1, 2, 3. That's going to be a very, very quick motion. But I actually like doing it because that feels a little bit weird to me. I do it just with regular baby scratches or just like a pullback, go forward, pull back without actually using the crossfader, which makes it a little bit easier for me. Okay, so all together, so far we have
take that and rewind it back.
So once you get here, now you're going to just let your platter go and then you're going to make two sounds just like this by pulling the platter back pretty slowly. So you're going to let it go with your crossfader open, catch it, then you're going to pull back slowly, and you have to pull back pretty slowly in order to get both of these sounds. And what you're going to do is you're going to close your crossfader and then open it. Okay, so after the 3, and you're actually going to do that 2 times. So you have back, close, open, and then again, close, open. And this part right here is extremely hard just because you're working with such a little sample. So you're really going to have to practice this part over and over. So I would actually just recommend just practicing this part. And when you're doing this, you want to make sure that when you actually let it go, you're pulling back on the platter before you close this crossfader, because if you close it too fast, you won't get the sound. So, okay, so going from the 3, we have 1, 2, 3, dropping, catching, close and open, dropping again, closing and opening, then the scribble scratches. Okay, so the entire thing really slowly sounds just like this.
Take that and rewind it back, 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 back.
And there's your full scratch pattern. So this part of the video is to just understand how to do the scratch pattern, but now I'm going to show you how you can actually use it and drop it on the one. So let's go ahead and load up our Serato scratch pattern for this. This is what it'll sound like with the Serato scratch pattern. So as you can see there, at the end, I did a crab scratch, which is going to actually allow us to drop it right on the one. So now we're going to go ahead and count this in. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and a 2 and a 3 and a. So right on that you heard we were right on that back, right? Right on the 3E and So now if we were going to actually use this to transition into a song, all we're going to do is actually count that in our head, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and play this song over here. Take that and rewind it back. Lil Jon got the beat to make your booty go smack. Take that and rewind it back. Okay, right on that back is where we're actually going to start. So take that and rewind it. Okay, so if you remember the scratch pattern, it started just like this. Back, except it was back. It was back, back, back. But now, obviously, we're using a different song, so it's going to be a different sound. Except now, instead of it passing back and then you closing the crossfader, all you're doing is doing a forward scratch and then closing the crossfader to make that back sound, if that makes sense. And rewind it back. So as you can see, one more time at the end, that time I did it 2 transformer scratches and then, or 2 taps back so I can drop it on the one. Because if you just do this and rewind it back, if you just do the regular scratch pattern and end it there, it's not actually going to be on a one. So here's 3 different things that you can do to actually drop it on a one. You can do a crab scratch back and then drop. You can do 2 transformer taps back. Or you can just pull back slowly and then drop it. Take that and rewind it back. Lil Jon got the beat to make your booty go smack. Take that and rewind it back. So as you can see there, that was an example of me using the transformer taps to drop that right on the one. Like I said, you can do transformer taps, you can do a crab scratch back, or you can just pull back slowly, and then drop it on the one. Whichever one is going to be most comfortable for you. Now, that is the scratch pattern. That's how you can actually use it on the one. If you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and make sure that you comment down below if you enjoyed this, and I'll catch y'all on the next video.
Where did these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that? I'm in the trenches, relax. Can you not pay that little boy in the club? Cause we do not listen to rap. We in Atlanta, I buy her wig, she telling